Daddy's in the kitchen, staring out the window, scratching a rack in his beret. How could 18 years just stop and walk away? Her little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman. Oh my God! And she's gone in the blink of an eye. She'll let the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. Yes, sir! I literally just pulled this deck out and okay, we actually have two more cards that are upright in the deck. The Tower was the only one face up, and now we have the Hierophant and the Hermit. Wow. 10 of Swords at the bottom. Whoa. Somebody left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line so that they could get their heart's desire, their true wish. That's what that song is about. It's about it's a perspective of like parents who like they watch their like little daughter grow up and then she hits 18 and all of a sudden she realizes her freedom and she chooses to like run off with some guy that she fell in love with and just leave her family like behind. She just leaves. And like it's the story of that. It's about like the parents' perspective, sort of. It's just like a narration of this situation where she's like, the parents are sitting there like, why? I can't believe she just left. Like she just didn't even look back. Hardly. She didn't even hardly say goodbye. Like she didn't even say goodbye to us. She just chose her path and went down it. Ooh. It's like the girl in the story is saying, like her perspective is like she felt isolated by her circumstances, by her environment in some way. So that could be something that is coming up. The Tower is the first card that I saw as that song was coming through. The Hierophant and the Hermit reversed. Should've left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. I'm looking up the lyrics. Suds in the Bucket by Sarah Evans. It came out in 2003. Where are my little country girls at? She was in the backyard, say it was a little past 9 when her parents pulled up a white pickup truck. Her folks should have seen it coming, it was only just a matter of time. Plenty old enough, and you can't stop love. Yeah, she stuck a note on the screen door, sorry but I got to go. And that was all she wrote. Her mama's heart was broke, and that was all she wrote. So the story goes, now Daddy's in the kitchen, staring out the window, scratching and racking his brains. How could 18 years just up and walk away? Her little ponytail girl grown up to be a woman, now she's gone in the blink of an eye. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line. And you can't stop love. And then it's like, the next verse is, now don't you wonder what the preacher's gonna preach about Sunday morn? Yeah. Nothing quite like this has happened here before. Well, he must have been a looker, a smooth-talking son of a gun, for such a grounded girl to just up and run. 'Course you can't fence time and you can't stop love. Now all the biddies in the beauty shop, gossip going non-stop, sipping on pink lemonade. This is literally But Daddy I Love Him by Taylor Swift as well. Just like same vein. There's a yearning for freedom and more, like you know there's more out there, and she knew there was more out there beyond the rules and regulations that she was placed into, like 444. By being in the circumstances and in the environment that she was raised in. This is so relatable. And in the song, she's got her pretty little bare feet hanging out the window and they're heading up to Vegas tonight. Yeah, they're going to Vegas. It's like, a young person growing up in an environment where they are expected to be, yeah. And it takes strength. It does. Oh, it takes strength. It does. It does. Because to an extent, when you're in that environment, there's a part of you that knows what needs to be. You keep yourself safe in that environment by keeping yourself small enough to fit in the container of that environment. And when you do that, and it takes strength and it takes commitment. I'm hearing 555. And I'm also looking at the sun. And also, look at that. It's like it takes strength to curb your passion. I feel like many of you who will resonate with this message are those who did grow up feeling a bit stifled, or you were stifled straight up. Like your growth and your development as children into teenagers, into young adults, into adults. Something about your environment made you feel like you had to, you had to hold on to whatever beliefs were imposed upon you at a very early age. Yeah, 656. And it wasn't super, super pleasant. Like, to reach into yourself and have your tower moment and realize like all of the stifling that really did occur to your growth and to your spiritual development, but to your development like in general as well. Like I'm seeing a lot of you have suffered through different blocks to your expansion in certain areas. So I just want to get a quick card out and see what we need to know about this. And thank you, Spirit, for this message today. 5 of Cups. Everything you lose is a step you take. King of Cups. 3 of Cups and 6 of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Wow. You guys, many of you have been working on this, and justice underneath this as well. You've been working towards finding your true soul tribe, your true soul family. You're going to be in a beautiful position to make new memories with new energy, with new people. That is what the Suds in the Bucket is all about. That's what that's what she's craving, the character in the story, or But Daddy, I Love Him, or Suds in the Bucket. Like, they know that there's more out there for them, and you know that there's more out there for you as well, whoever I'm connecting to today. I love you so much. I hope that this message reaches whoever needed to hear this today. I love you. Personal readings are available if you guys are interested, but I'm just out here trying to find my soul family, and just sort of put that into the world. So if you're interested in that, please definitely give me a follow or comment on the video if this message was for you. Like, for sure, let me know. I would love to connect, but there's so much out there for you, and I love you.